do this thing?
I'm rolling, dude. What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
We are back.
Another episode.
It's a little cold out. A little bit of drizzle.
You know it's cold when the hoodie's hanging out of the back of the fire suit.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day out, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's very nice. Well, the sun goes in and then comes back out. But anyways, we are here at round 2, Joe Speedway. Guess what, boys? We got us a fresh set of HPE shocks on this bad boy.
Oh yeah.
And I can't wait to turn this thing loose. Let's walk up and look at the track real quick.
Yeah.
Look at this thing all shined up.
Come on. 2 days to work on it this time.
Woo! Look at this place. It always looks like this, but
Smooth, man.
oh yeah. So I was out on the scooter earlier. It's super smooth out there. If we do get any rain today, because it is a little cloudy, if we do get any rain, I don't really know what's going to happen, because it's going to be so slick if we get any rain.
Mess. But either way, I'll still have to go out and run because I'm last in points because I did not finish both races last week.
So Kev was fighting some brake issues last race and didn't finish either one of the races. So he is down on the totem pole when it comes to the point series.
Yeah, now there's a trophy on the line.
Yeah.
So
not an extremely good turnout today, but I would say probably the weather had something to do with that. We've had some rain pretty much on and off all week long.
yeah.
And it probably scared a lot of people away. Plus, it's pretty chilly out today.
Yeah, I think the high is going to be like barely get to 50 degrees.
Right. But we're getting ready for the driver's meeting. We're going to let her eat anyways, no matter how cold it is.
All I know is that concession stand, as soon as it's open, we're going to mow some food down. So, yeah. Any day's a good day to be at the track, unless it's pouring down rain.
And even though there's not really that good of a turnout, regardless, I'm so jacked about running them shocks, I could care less. I'm just going to go out there and use it as a test day.
I'm not going to lie to you, dude. Like, if it wouldn't have rained yesterday and the day before, I was going to get a hold of Voorhees and be like, hey, man, either you come unlock your gate or I'm going to cut the gate. I'm going to go turn a couple laps.
Right.
Just to shake this thing down.
All right, round 2. Let's get going.
Let's do it. I was like, oh, this is it right here. If it don't hook, we're going over. It's going to be bigger than shit.
Back from hot laps.
It's fast.
I'm excited. I'm so excited right now. I just laid it in the gas all the way around the racetrack, and
it's nice to have cars that actually are hooked up and want to turn when you turn the wheel. So you have to like manhandle them around.
Yeah. I can drive this car totally different than what I could drive it 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And we haven't even began this actual setup process of it yet.
Yeah, we're just playing with it right now, trying to figure out what direction to head to make it do what we need to do. So
right.
But
we haven't played around really. We just went by what we thought would be some pretty decent starting points, and that's basically all they are, is starting points. But it's so good. So good. Can't thank Scott Hewitt enough.
No, man.
HPE for what he's done for us and partnering up with us this year. It's super exciting. And
we'll have door decals for him coming next week.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yeah, door decals, trailer decals. We'll get all that going on there. And but how's the 89 machine?
The 89 machine. It's on. It's got brakes.
It's got brakes. Not too much brake.
Not too much.
Just enough brake.
Just enough brake. Yeah, but no, it's good. It's solid. Just a couple of tweaks here and there. I think after the first heat, probably end up putting a little bit more spring in the front.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going to end up heading.
We're
about maxed out on shock adjustment on rebound.
Yeah, I had still dropping the nose a little bit on mine, so I made a really slight rebound adjustment in the rear. I'm going to race this first race, see what happens before I go changing a whole lot on the front shocks, but we're super close. So looking at the starting lineup over there, it's like 82 and 89 is going to lead this pack off side by side again.
Bound to happen.
It's
what are you going to pick, inside or outside? You're going to pick inside. I know you are.
Naturally.
Of course.
Naturally, I'm going to pick the inside. It's going to be a drag race to the first turn.
Yep.
It makes for interesting first turn.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Try to stay off each other. Try.
Yeah, we'll try.
Try.
You bumped me at the last on the last.
You checked up right there.
But yeah, dude, because when I come,
you went way lower.
Yeah, well, yeah, I wasn't gonna let you in there. I'm like, that was the last turn. I'm like, I know you'll try something if there's anything there. So I came through those ruts and it was bouncing, and I rolled off the gas a little bit, and I could hear yours, and I was like, God, fuck, he's fucking close. So I got up into that turn. As soon as it started to drift, I was like, I'll let him run in the back of me. I just pumped the brakes, and sure enough, bam.
Fuck yeah, I wasn't letting off.
Started, you were going.
Yeah.
What's that? Just getting ready to get ready to. Yeah, and I was about them guys, if you want, you know, fun running after and get time, you can beat the track time with that badge for it.
It's a 155 machine.
Correct.
There he is. A little cold dig.
Well, I mean, now that you're
Bundled up so I don't get cold.
well, now that you're over here, how was race number 1, fellas?
No, it was pretty good. Didn't burn through as many tear offs as I thought I was going to. Hopefully, we got good footage on the GoPro, but we could have tangled up several times.
Yeah.
Like our cars were so identical that like one has to really screw up.
I could hear you in certain spots and then couldn't hear you in other spots, and I really thought there was gonna be more contact than that. I didn't feel anything until the last turn. That turn's super rough up there. That last turn.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
You gotta hit it just right.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get started. 6-cylinder.
They're calling them up.
Cylinders.
Oh. Okay, race number 1 out of the way. Race number 2 coming up. So, race number 2.
First
It's
race,
over. First race,
barn burner.
first race, barn burner. As always, I don't know how many of them we can have here before something changes, but it's a it's a knockdown, drag out fight. Anytime me and you get locked in first and second, it's awesome. But bad news. Second race.
Second race.
What happened? what went down?
What had happened was we got 1,000 miles on a machine that's only seen the trails for about 150 of it. And the rest of it's either been woods racing or short course, and third gear decided to give up the ghost. So it's clicking and popping real bad in third. All the other gears are fine. I ended up pulling off with 1 to go once I, really realized that it was third gear, not a CV or something stupid. You know what I mean? So it's hurting. So I pulled apart. Hopefully it's just the dog. Like when the thing slides over and grabs third gear, that's
I don't
messed
think
up.
it didn't sound like when you loaded up it's not complete detonation.
No,
we just need to get in there and figure out what's
something's
going
just
on in
coming
there.
apart, so.
Yeah, it might not be too bad really. I mean, it's gonna suck taking the tranny out and everything, but we'll we already talked about that. We'll be cameras rolling when that transmission comes apart. I've never seen the inside of one. Kevin's never been inside one, but we're about to find out what the inside of one looks like. So you guys are gonna see what that looks like too.
Yeah, we'll make a video on that, and then worst case scenario, if I don't have it ready for the next one, hopefully we'll get the seat mounted and back to the 90s, and and I'll make a couple laps out there and stock class with it.
So here's the deal. Now that Kevin's transmission's out, if it is beyond repair before the next race at Joe's, because they have the point series, what could possibly happen is we might just get a aluminum seat mounted, which we have all the stuff mounted in back to the 90s, maybe throw some spacers and stuff on or do whatever, and be ripping back to the 90s out here at the next race.
Yeah, that's something to drive.
I don't think my wife will kill either one of us as long as it can still run after the race is over.
Yeah, well,
that's a hard promise to make.
That's a hard promise. You never know what's going to happen on your race. But like you made a very good point earlier in the trailer, these cars, where we're at right now, with just stock components on everything and the time that's on them,
yes,
something's going to give, because now the way that our suspension is, we're pretty much running wide open at any given point on the track.
Pace is picked up even more, and stuff's going to start to break. Yeah, stuff's going to start to break. I just said that earlier after we come back from hot laps and stuff and realized how much faster we were with the shocks and how much harder we were able to run the cars. I'm like, something's going to start to break here, because the cars are just, how long can they take that abuse of just being wide open all the time? And the transmission was one of the things. But we're going to get it fixed up. We're going to be back out here racing, and if we don't get that one fixed, then we will be out here in something. So we'll bring
probably have the buggy back together by then, I'd hope. So.
Yeah, and my limited super buggy ride will hopefully be together. So next race out here should be a good one.
Yeah.
So
get to hopefully make a barn burner with both buggies.
Yeah. No doubt. So, okay, we're signing out. We'll see you guys next time. Don't know exactly what's going to happen, whether we'll be racing next time or we'll be tearing into that transmission. I don't know when we'll see you next.
But we'll see you.
But we'll see you.